Hi everyone, Alistair Davies here. Today we're going to be discussing how you can fix your slice in under 10 shots. So I'm going to talk about the pitfalls people fall into when they try and fix their slice and some of the misconceptions out there that are sometimes said with the right intention but people go about them the wrong way to try and cure their ball flight. So really trying to get into the understanding of the ball flight and a simple way of fixing your ball flight pretty quickly to turn that kind of slice into a straight shot or even a draw if that's what you would fancy. So keep watching to find out how. Before we get stuck into the content, just a quick side note, guys. If you do enjoy my content, please make sure you subscribe. It really helps my channel. You'll see a link down the bottom of the video here, which you can use, or if not, wait till the end and there's a clickable link there also. Okay, let's get stuck in. So the slice shot, and it's probably hit by most golfers out there. Again, probably the golfers I would coach, probably 60% of them would have a kind of fade or a slice, and some of them will say it's a fade even though it's a slice. So a slice shot will start left of target, bend left to right for a right-handed golfer, and finish right of target. Basically what happens when we're doing that, not only does it not go obviously straight, but it's losing power. The stripe becomes what we call oblique by cutting across the golf ball. We add loft to the club, so it becomes a weaker shot than a draw shot or a straight shot would be. So this video is going to talk about how we can change that very, very quickly. So I talked in the introduction about the misconceptions. Now there are quite a few instructors out there that talk about how you fix the slices by swinging more to the right-hand side for a right-handed golfer or more from the inside. Now that is kind of true, but the one thing we have to obviously negotiate with this is the club face position. Now the club face is responsible for, with an iron shot, for 75% of the initial journey of the ball flight. So basically, if my club face is open to the target, and this says point to the right here, and I'm cutting across the golf ball, that will produce a slice shot. Now if I take my swing and then swing it to the right, the relationship between the path and face is probably going to stay the same. So say, for example, I've got a 5-degree face open to my path. If my path goes 5 degrees more to the right, my club face is still going to be 5 degrees open to that. So now my slice becomes a push slice. So the ball just goes further right and has the same amount of bend on it. Now there are some talented golfers out there that when you move the path to the right, the club face will change its orientation between itself and the path, and it'll stay pretty much where it is to target. And there are some instructors that actually preach this is what happens. I would say to you it does happen, but it probably happens with about 5 to 10% of the golfers that I have ever met. So for those guys, great on you and well done, and it works great and you're very talented and very lucky. The other golfers in the world, we have to work on the club face as well as the path. So in order to fix your slice very quickly, the first thing to change for me would be the club face. And what I'd want to do is feel that we can release that club face more, still swinging obviously the same way, so we'd still be swinging to the left, so we're out to in, and the ball flight would change from a slice to a pull shot, or even a pull hook shot at worst. But if you're a slicer and I offered you a pull or a pull hook shot, you're going to turn around and grab my hand and snap that off as soon as you can, because that's a better outcome. The ball will go further, it'll be sweeter, and you'll be going down the left side of the course, not the right side of the course. And that's going to be a joyful experience for you for a change until you get fed up with that and then you want to go back to straight. So how we're going to do that really is just trying to feel that our forearms, not our hands, our forearms rotate through the golf ball. The easiest way to feel that is probably hit a shot with your feet together. So if you put your feet together, knees together, and go ahead and hit a shot. What happens then is the body gets restricted, so the forearms take over, and you get to feel more forearm and arm release through the shot. That in turn is going to make that club face close down. The other way of feeling it is trying to feel that we're getting this left hand to face more towards the ground in the finish position here, or the post-impact position here. That in turn you'll see here is getting that club face to rotate through that impact area. And again, one arm swings will help that too. So realistically, what I want you to concentrate on initially is trying to get that club face in a stronger position. Once we have the club face in a stronger position, then we can go ahead and try and feel like we're swinging to the right. And that way we'll fix our slice in the right order, and also we'll turn it from a slice to a pull, then from a pull to a straight shot is the ideal world, rather than giving ourselves a push slice, get fed up of it, and going back to my old swing. So in terms of changing the path, if you want to do just very, very quickly, a nice little exercise you could do for that is take your stance as normal, start back here opposite your right or trail leg. Now feel from there that you're going to swing on that line. So I start here and swing on that line. And you'll see on that one there, if you can probably just about pick up the start line of that ball, it started down the right hand side. That's exactly what I'd want to see from that exercise. We are trying to change the path with that drill and the club face with the feet together and the back of the hand to the floor feel concept. Now there are many different ways to change the club face and change the path, and if you go onto my YouTube channel, I have many videos on changing the club face, controlling the club face, and many videos on swinging it more from the inside and just fixing your slice. So I don't really mind what exercise or drill you use to suit your learning style. You know, you are individual and you are unique, and you've got to find what works for you. But the main thing from this video is to understand that we need to tackle the club face first and the path secondary in order to be successful immediately. So to fix your slice within 5 to 10 balls, go ahead and do the club face first and then work out to the path afterwards. So if you have enjoyed this video, please like and share the video and comment also. I really appreciate if you could do all three of those things if you can. Also, if you haven't subscribed, hit my logo down the bottom corner. Join me on my journey. Let's lower your shores and let's prove your education on the golf swing also, and also help me as well. So thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and see you again here soon.